Hi, I'm John Van Sommeren, and this is the training video on the maintenance subsystem. Maintenance, as you can see, consists of repairs and tenant service. When we're thinking about maintenance, all maintenance jobs are associated with the property. Even if the property is split into rooms and the maintenance task is for only one of the rooms, it's still shown against the property, not against the room. A maintenance job is one item of maintenance for one property. You decide how to split the maintenance problem into jobs, but bear in mind that no job is allowed more than one contractor. A property can have many maintenance jobs. Jobs have a status. It starts out as open, that's when you first enter it into the system. It becomes in progress once you assign a contractor and when you change the waiting for to somebody else. It is completed when you have finished all that you know you have to do, and it's signed off when the tenant is happy. Signed off jobs are history. They don't appear on the standard forms or any of the reports. The Property Maintenance Systems menu shows two general purpose forms, a standard dashboard and property register. The difference between them is that the register shows all the jobs, even the ones that have been signed off, so it's a view into history, if you like, and the property dashboard just shows all the jobs, and they're rated in order of the number of days they're overdue, so the most overdue one is at the top. So here's a run-through of the maintenance system. You've already learned about the property dashboard, which you get by showing this. This has all the jobs with the most overdue ones at the top. Job register. This shows all the jobs, including those that have been signed off and don't appear anywhere else. But we're going to concentrate now on the managed jobs. There happens to be some work needing to be done at the property at Flat 4, 34 West Avenue. It's already been put into the system, and I can show you what we've done here. Flat 4, 34 West Avenue, all this comes from the property. This information up here on the Manage Properties form, there is a maintenance contact, and that's the prime contact for that property if the maintenance is going to be the responsibility of the head landlord. In this case, we've established that ISL are going to have to look after it, so we created a job, add a new job. That button there gives you a blank screen. It was given the number J120. We've typed in roof tank leaks because that's what the tenant said, and then while talking on the phone to the tenant, it was established that the roof tank wasn't yet checked as to why. There was damage to the kitchen ceiling tiles, the wallpaper was hanging off, the floor carpet tiles were 50% damaged, and there was water in the electric light socket up in the ceiling. So it was put into the system with an entry date of the 15th of September. That was added automatically, assigned to Shannon, and the due date is the 18th. It was reported by the tenant. The priority is high. There are only three priorities: high, medium, and low. The job status is in progress. We've discussed that. Open is when you open it. In progress is when you've assigned a contractor, typically. Completed is when you think you've finished, and signed off is when everybody else thinks you've finished. The job category, there's a whole list of job categories. And who did we want to send the contractor? Well, we've assigned it to Justinus, and he's probably going to go out there and do a little bit of routing around for us. And now we're waiting for the tenant to tell us when he's going to be available. And so let's look at the next job. This little feature down here where you can cycle through the jobs is very useful. It isn't always acceptable. If I type I want a property, then all the jobs available for that property are visible down here. If I select a particular job on another screen, I'll only get one of these available. Anyway, the second job we created was the job for repairing and redecorating the kitchen. It's still open. We haven't yet found a contractor for that. Doing a little telephoning here. We're going to phone a contractor. Agreed to contact tenant to arrange a visit. I'm putting that adding action goes in there. I didn't actually mention who the contractor was. This is going to be a decorating job. So who do I have that does decorating? No chance at all at the moment. I'm going to have to find somebody. Let's assign it to Justinus at the moment. And now, because we've assigned a contractor, we can say it's in progress. And then when I try to move on to the next job, this one will be saved. And then I'll move on to the next job. Here's one where it's already in progress. It's a repair to the kitchen electrics. The roof light has got water in it. At the moment, it's waiting for ISL staff, and it's been waiting since the 15th. I'm going to put myself a reminder of that to come back after 4 hours and see what's happening. And so we've got all the information we need to help chase up. If any documents come in that we want to record, like invoices for materials, I've got the scan and attach feature. And I've got further information available. Here are all the emails that have been toing and froing about the problem. Here is more detail about the selected contractor. Here is detail about all the other properties that that particular landlord has. Here's more detail about the property landlord, who he is and how to contact him. And in terms of property expenses, this is a piece of software that's not fully written yet. It's where you will record money that we are not going to get back from anybody else. So that's a quick run through the system. I don't think I need show you anything more except a very brief look at what happens when I want to add a new job. Obviously, it's a new job for this property because I'm on that screen. When you add a new job, the screen clears, you get a new job number, you type in the job, you type in the job description, who's it waiting for, and then all this information is waiting for you to fill it in. So really, it's an extremely simple system, but I hope it is sufficient to do everything you want. Thank you.